Swung for the blood yacht. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Fraxor 4, designation Forge World. Planetary Defense, Night Household Thoradon, Death Corps of Craig, Black Templars Astartes. Invading Forces, World Leaders Astartes, Khorne Demons, also known as the Khorne Daemonkin. Vital Assets, Warlord Class Titan. Current status, critical. This is our last stand.
How you going, guys? I'm Dean from Blog for the Blood God.
And I'm Sean, and this is our Apocalypse Battle Report.
Cheers. Alrighty, to get the ball rolling, I'm going to introduce my Khorne Daemonkin army. So I've got a primary detachment, which is from Codex Chaos Space Marines. It has Abaddon the Despoiler as my warlord. Secondary HQ is Karna Betrayer. And then because I've got Abaddon as my warlord, it unlocks Chosen as troops. So I have 3 squads of 8 Chosen. One squad's got 5 Flamers, and the other 2 have 5 Melter Guns. Each one of those squads has a dedicated transport, which is a Dreadclaw drop pod. And also in that Combined Arms detachment, in my Lord of War slot, I have a Reaver Titan of Khorne. So that's my primary detachment. Then I have 2 Fist of Khorne detachments, which is 20 Berserkers, Power Fist and Plasma Pistol on the champion in a Charybdis Assault Claw. I also have a Mayhem pack, which is 3 Hellbrutes, Multi-Melters and Heavy Flamers on all of them, and they have the ability to Deep Strike. Then we go over the front here. We have a Gore pack from Codex Khorne Daemonkin, 3 units of 3 Khorne Bikers. There's 2 Melter Guns in each unit for upgrades. Then we have 4 units of 5 Flesh Hounds. Then we go over to, in the middle here, we have a Gore Guard formation, which is 8 Bloodthirsters and Angrath the Unbound. And I've got 4 Bloodthirsters of Insensate Rage, so the D strength close combat, and then 4 of Unfettered Fury, which are just your stock standard cheapo Bloodthirsters. Next detachment is the Bloodied Horde, which is 8 units of Bloodletters, all just stock standard, not a single upgrade, 2 Skull Cannons, and 2 squads of 3 Blood Crushers. And the tricky thing with that formation is that any of the units, except for the Skull Cannons, but any of the Blood Crushers or Bloodletters that get destroyed, come back in ongoing reserves on a 4+. And then the final detachment is a Khorne Daemonkin Combined Arms detachment, 2 Herald of Khorne for HQ choices, 2 squads of 8 Cultists for troop choices, 2 Helldrakes for fast attack, 2 Mauler Fiends for heavy support, and then back over here I've got 2 squads of Terminators in the elites. One of them has Twin Lightning Claws on 4 guys, and a Heavy Flamer Chain Fist on the 5th, and the other squad has all Combi Bolters and Power Swords on 4 guys, and a Reaper Autocannon Chain Fist on the 5th, and they both have a Land Raider dedicated transport. So that is 11,250 points of pure Khorne fucking craziness. I'm going to hand the camera over to Sean, and he's going to run you through his Imperial Apocalypse list.
Alrighty, here is the forces of the Imperium. 11,250 points. It basically consists of 6 separate detachments, and I'll do my best not to mess up explaining them to you on the way. Alright, detachment number 1 is the Cadian battle group, so I'm going to use the new rules on this one. You've got your High Command, which is basically your company command squad in there. There is a Master of Ordnance, and they've got Boxcaster and a few other goodies in there. First core part of the detachment is the Emperor's Fist, which is basically the tank commander, which is Pask in this case. His Punisher, obviously his team buddy there is a Punisher too. And you've got the 3 Leman Russes, all in separate units, so 2 battle tanks and 1 demolisher. They've all got camo netting and a few other goodies on there, and the 3 engine seers there to make sure they don't blow up too quick. Next one is the Emperor's Spear, which is the 3 Vendettas. The reason I took that is just because I wanted to get 3 Vendettas. I didn't have enough slots in any of the other spots, so that's it. Also, we've got 2 Shadow Swords, which are taken as separate auxiliary detachments. Now, you guys would probably be like, oh, that's 4 instead of 3 per core. Yeah, I know, I just fucked it up, but we're going to have to deal with it. Next detachment, or main detachment, is the Combined Arms Detachment for the Imperial Guard. And basically what that is you've got Yarrick there, 3 level 2 Primaris Psychers, another tank commander in an Exterminator and a Plasmacutioner. I've got 2 infantry platoons here. First one is unmounted, and everything's kind of got a few little goodies on them. I won't go through all of it because it'll take forever. The second infantry platoon is all mounted in tanks, so you've got your command there, and you've got special weapons, infantry, all mounted up. Third troop's choice is veterans in a Valkyrie. There's 2 heavy flamer, or 1 heavy flamer and 2 flamers in that. Next detachment is the Exalted Court of House Terran, but my house is Thoradin, so House Thoradin. Basically we've got the High King, which is the Archeron in the center there. He's basically the warlord for the whole army. And then you've got knights, as you can see here, so that's that 5 there. Lord of War choice up here is the Warhound Scout Titan with the turbo laser and the plasma blast gun, I think it's called. Next 2 detachments that I've got are basically 2 combined arms detachments for Space Marines. This one here is Black Templars, so you've got a Chaplain and Vanguard Vets with a few special weapons in there just to punch a few demons in the face. Couple of Crusader squads there, just 5 men because that's all I had in terms of models. There's a Plasma, a Power Fist on that one, and a Power Axe on there. Then I've got 10 Terminators, 2 Cyclone missile launchers. Next combined arms detachment is Imperial Fist Chapter Tactics. So you've got the Chapter Master there. He's got obviously the Orbital Bombardment doodad. He's got some Assault Terminators for retinue, but they're in the elite slot. And then your 2 troops are just 2 tac squads, and they are, as you see. They have, as an allied detachment, a couple of knights in there, so a household detachment, and that was just so I can put more Titans on the table. So look, I'm guessing Dean will probably put up the lists somewhere along the lines with the report so you can read them and pick out all the mistakes I've made, but I don't give a fuck, I just want to kill some shit.
That's the way.
Alright.
Alrighty guys, here's the table that we're going to be playing this Epic Apocalypse Showdown on. It's 6 foot wide by 10 foot long, so it's a nice big table. City fight terrain sounds a bit pretty suitable to me. So we're sort of going with the fluff story that this is an Imperial held city, and there's a demonic incursion of the Daemonkin with some big Titans throwing down to sort of fight for it. We sort of, for terrain placement, we just sort of wanted to have some run along this side, some run along that side, and a nice big open bit down the middle so that we've got plenty of room to maneuver. You know, there's plenty of line of sight opportunities and stuff like that, because there's going to be so many models on this table, we didn't want it to get too cluttered. We've decided for deployment that we're going to do... I just burped and Sean's fucking laughing at me. Way to freaking pull attention to it, dick.
Look at my fan, guys. It's like 42 degrees in this bitch. Woo!
Yeah, 42 degrees. So we've got this little pissant fan and a busted ass air conditioner, but it's all good. So for deployment, we're going to have the first 6 tiles on this side will be my deployment. Then there's the 3 tiles here of no man's land. And then these last 6 will be Sean's deployment. So it's going to be a hammer and anvil, I believe, is what they call that one.
Sure, considering there's like...
Short table edges. And we've just sort of done that to give Sean a little bit more opportunity, because the last thing you want is to have all that corn in your face turn 1. So that sort of forces me to play the long game a little bit more, try to make it a little bit more interesting.
Yep.
But yeah, and as for the mission, we thought about it, and we couldn't figure out what would be a good way to do this, so we're just going to fucking kill each other. Yeah. That's the game. So yeah, without further ado, I think we should roll off for deployment. Have we got a dice handy, Sean? No, because that would be organised. Hang on, I got one in here. Sorry, guys. You'd think we'd be organised, you know, filming a battle report and whatnot, but fuck that.
How are you like 4 hours late?
Yeah, I'm a bit late. We've had a few setbacks.
4 hours in case you didn't hear before.
Okay, so my roll is a 2.
Gonna get my special dice.
I don't know if you can see that shit. It's a 2. And Sean rolls a 4, so he can choose to set up first and go first, or set up second, go second.
Does any of your stuff come in first turn?
Oh shit, you're getting some serious glare there. Yes, so first turn I've got, I probably should have said that in the thing, but I've got drop pod assault, which can all come in, 3 of those 5.
Okay, so
pods.
they can come in turn 1.
They can come in turn 1.
Then I want to go first.
Yeah, okay. Well, there we have it, Imperial turn 1. So we'll get back to you after Sean's finished his deployment, and we'll run you through what he's done.
Okay, so I've deployed. Took about 20 minutes, which is pretty good considering the amount of stuff that had to go down. Basically what I've done, I'm not going to go through individual units or whatever, because you can see them, but basically I've just tried to spread everything, because he's obviously got those Charybdis drop pod D-dropping bad boys coming down, and I don't want to leave too many things grouped up together. Having said that, I'm actually going to move up. Yep. Oh, but wait. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to put them there. There we go. But yeah, obviously the big boy has got the firing range down the center, 2 shadow swords down the center, so I'm going to go for that that early smack on the Reaver when it gets there. That stuff there is obviously the bits in the transport, so every transport that's on, so like that one, that one, there's 2 up there as well, they're all full, so everything's fucking ready to go. Warlord is over there. It's probably a really bad idea now that I think about it, but actually, you know what? I'm
fucking change.
I'm changing it. Fuck yeah. See,
This is like the 5th time he's changed his freaking deployment.
that's why it's taken 20 minutes. So it's all part of the process, obviously. There we go. No first blood warlord kill for Dean.
Yeah, you say that, but
So yeah, that's it. Hopefully I can. Well, the aim is to take down the Reaver first turn, but look, I don't know if we've got enough firepower. We'll see. And I guess the next thing you'll see is Dean's shitty setup.
Alrighty guys, I've just finished the Chaos deployment. So a quick run through, a couple of Land Raiders full of Terminators here, ready to sort of sweep up this side of the table. Big Death Star in the middle. That Reaver has a bubble of 6 inches that gives all Khorne Demons +1 to their invulnerable saves. So that means all these Bloodthirsters are going to have 4-ups, and Angrath is going to have a 2-up invulnerable save. So that's a nice big Death Star, 8 Bloodthirsters, 2 Mauler Fiends, and a Reaver. And then over here we've got a Gore Pack, fully deployed, all of them there, ready to sort of go the opposite flank. And basically it's going to be just a big showdown, Titan versus Titan down the middle of the table. So that's going to look fucking sick. I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. He's got the D strength shooting, so he's got a slight upper hand on me, I guess. But not a single fuck was given by Khorne on this day. And then over here, obviously, I've got my reserves, which is all my Dreadclaws. So I've got Abaddon's joined a unit of Chosen, Khan's joined a unit of Chosen, and then these 2 Heralds from the Combined Arms Detachment have joined a unit of Chosen. You got your Berserkers over there, your Mayhem Pack, Helldrakes, Bloodied Horde formation, and then these Terminators are in their Land Raiders. So that's all reserves. So shitloads more to come onto the table. But we'll just have to wait and see how the dice go. So let's do the roll to seize the initiative. You ready for this shit, Sean?
Yes.
Alright, rolling for the initiative.
Nah.
Now, because my Reaver Titan has a Legacy of Ruin, I get to re-roll my Cs. So let's see a 6.
Nah.
Fuck it. Alright, so turn 1 is going to the Imperium.
Yeah.
That's scary, man.
So good. Unleash the wrath of the Emperor, biatch.
Alright, so the Wrath of the Emperor, as it was, is about to have its turn 1. We'll be back with you in a sec.
Alrighty guys, it's the end of the first turn of Guard and Knights and Space Marines shooting. Just gonna say I'm not real happy with the result. you'll notice there's one less Bloodthirster there. Took a couple of Void Shields off the Reaver. Did a little bit of damage on the Gore Pack. Is that what it's called, a Gore Pack?
Correct.
So killed a squad of bikes and a squad of Bloodhound doodads. They're gone. Shot a lot of stuff here and a lot of ones were rolled, so it didn't work out very well. That's about it, really.
Got a few lucky shots into Angrath. But
Yeah, he's on he's what, on 4 of 8 wounds now, so in your face, nigga. See, look, there's a 4 down there, just in case you guys can't see it. Yeah. One thing I didn't realize, like, a lot of my stuff was actually out of range, which is annoying. So look, he'll move up and then it will be in range. So yeah, see you guys.
Alrighty, so that's the end of the Khorne Daemonkin turn. So I had some good luck over here. There was 2 Chimeras here. Managed to pop both of them with the las cannons on the Land Raiders.
Whoop-de fucking do.
And then I killed all of the troops inside with the Terminators, so that was really good. Dropped him behind this Titan here, took off 3 hull points off of him, and dropped him behind this one and took off a single hull point. Then we had a bit of a messy combat going on over here, where I had Bloodthirster and a Mauler Fiend charge that Knight, which is a combo that almost always works for me, because the Mauler Fiend reduces his attacks and then the D-Strength Bloodthirster cuts the fucker in half. But he got really lucky with the one attack that he had, hit my Bloodthirster and then rolled a 6 for his Strength D, so
yeah.
6 wounds, no invulnerable save allowed.
How does it feel, baby?
So that got rid of my Bloodthirster, which fucking sucks. But then that Mauler Fiend dished some pain back and took a couple hull points off himself.
And then he got stomped.
And then he got stomped but not killed, so pretty happy with that. Charged the Hounds into this Knight just to tie him up so he's not firing that Melter Cannon at me. And also so that his Strength D close combat is wasted on shitty little Flesh Hounds. Yeah. But the real fucking exciting part for me was that Reaver Titan fired his Gatling Blaster.
Where's the template?
Blew up the 2 Wyverns and a shitload of Marines from that squad. And then he fired his Apocalypse missile launcher over here. And he had a fuck ton of Marines and shit behind this terrain.
And now they're gone.
And yeah, perfect, no scatter, and just boom, 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 killed fucking shitloads. So that was exciting, and that really hurt Sean. I mean, he keeps saying they were useless models anyway, but fuck it.
Guardsman, mate, whoop-de-doo.
Blood and guts for Khorne, that's all I give a fuck about.
Guardsman, mate, Guardsman.
But yeah, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with that turn. We'll see whether he, what he can do in return, and then obviously in my next turn, that's when it's going to get exciting, because that's when all this shit comes in. So we're going to get some Fist of Khorne dropping on his fucking face! Alright, we're going to have a quick break, and then we're going to come back and do turn fucking, what, 2?
Yeah. End of Imperial Forces turn 2. Yep. So basically this only has, what was that, 3 hull points left?
3 on the Reaver, 2 on Angrath.
3, so that means he took 2 Void Shields, and how many hull points this turn? You just want to tell me how many?
15 hull points.
There we go. So he's on his last legs, literally. Angrath's on 2 wounds. The 2 Mauler Fiends got smacked there, which is awesome. We killed more bikers and bits over there with various stuff.
Took out lots of Chosen.
Yeah, so the Chosen and the pod are gone except for 2 Chosen. That is void of Chosen. They're gone, just the pod there. And that's about it, but still a very good turn for our forces.
Oh shit, we forgot. Khan was in that pod over there.
Ah, well, you better put Khan down. Does he take and explodes?
Yeah, so he suffers a strength 4 hit.
Oh no. So scary.
Wounded. Failed his save.
What's he save?
He's 3 up.
Was that a 2 or was that a 3? I got it on camera, bro, you can't lie.
I think it was 2, that's why I said failed his save.
Yeah.
Fuck, so that puts him on... What,
2 wounds? Has he got 3 or...
I think he's got 3. I'll double check.
Yeah.
Khan...
See his face and he realizes he's going to be gold.
3 wounds, so he's got 2 wounds left.
There it is. So, even more goodness. I guess the only disappointing part of the turn was the 3 Vendettas that came on, shot at the Reaver and whiffed. They did nothing. So that's 9 twin-link las cannons, and they did nothing. Wah, wah.
Yeah, all of the hull points that were taken off of the Reaver were by one of the Shadow Swords, who rolled a 6 for his destroyer, so it's 6 plus d6, and then he rolled another 6.
Yeah.
So that one shot took 12 hull points clean off.
And it was a glorious day for the God Emperor. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's happening at the moment.
Did you
Looking
say
good.
a glorious day for the gay Emperor? The gay Emperor?
Anyway, so that's where it's at. Dean's a little bit scared, but having said that, he's still got a heap of reserves to come on. So although I may be winning at the moment, it may change drastically in the next turn. Anyway, see you guys then.
Alrighty, so that's the end of the Khorne Daemonkin turn 2. And as you can see by the look on this motherfucker's face, he is not happy.
What the fuck?
So basically, for the reserves, my Bloodied Horde came in, one of my Fist of Khorne came in, Helldrake came in, what else came in? I had a drop pod that was in ongoing reserves came in, and I think that's about it. And basically, highlights, I don't remember everything that happened, but basically the highlights were Terminators charged and took out his High King, which was the Warlord. So that's fucking Slay the Warlord for me. What else happened? We had Kharn the Betrayer took out a Shadow Sword, but the catastrophic explosion from the Shadow Sword took Kharn out, so it was a bit of a suicide mission. But fuck it, he made his points back and then some. Then we had the Fist of Khorne dropped in here. It landed on the Shadow Sword, but the Strength D attack did fuck all. So the Strength D attack did fuck all. Then the units charged out. They multi-charged a unit of Sentinels and the Demolisher and a Chimera. Blew up all of it. Fucking some Flamers dropped in here and took out one Terminator. That wasn't really that cool. Shooting from the Reaver blew up a Chimera and a Command Squad. Abaddon came over here, blew up the Plasma Battle Tank. The Hellbrutes dropped in here and blew up a Knight. Fucking, what else happened? Bloodthirster, D-Strength Bloodthirster came in and killed Pask and his unit. What else died? Does anything else die?
Point over the table.
Yeah, this is all the shit that died in one round. All of that, except for the 2 Wyverns, because they were already dead.
Shit be gay.
But yeah, now that I've made it into combat, the table has literally fucking turned. And he's up shit creek. We did have a slight rules debate, I guess you'd call it, when doing damage to a super heavy vehicle. Say you get a penetrating hit, that takes off 1 hull point. Then you roll an explodes result. We were debating, does that take an additional D3, or does the D3 replace the one from the hull point? We rolled off for it, and we went with that it takes off an additional D3 for the explodes. But yeah, so if you guys have any insight as to what should have probably happened there, chuck it in the comments. But yeah, we decided that you get a penetrating hit, so you've taken off a hull point, and then you roll an explodes result, and instead of exploding, it takes D3 additional hull points. That's how we decided to play it. We had the Bloodthirster charged in here and killed a couple Terminators. Yeah, very fucking successful round for me. I got a few mishaps with my deep strikes, but that's bound to be expected when you've got this much shit dropping in at once.
Lame.
But yeah, so that's the end of turn 2, and we're actually going to pack it in for the night, and we'll be back tomorrow to finish this game off, but it's looking like it's going to be a bit of a downhill slope for this guy. He's flipping you all off. He's not flipping me off, he's flipping you guys off.
2 then, just because there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah, he's upset. He doesn't want you guys to see him get pantsed. But yeah, so yeah, we'll finish her off tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then.
Alright, we're back. It's next morning. So end of guard, turn 3. There is no more Reaver. And there's also no more Angrath. It's pretty good, isn't it? And then basically Knights moved around and charged a bunch of the guys that are chosen and the Gore Pack that are in there. Killed pretty much all of them there, but multi-charged the 20 Berserkers there and lost combat, which is a little bit annoying. Shot a few bits and pieces. These dropped down from reserves out of the Valkyrie there and flamed the squad that was right there. They're gone. Shot a few other bits and pieces, but the main thing is that's how many dudes are dead over there. Yeah.
if it's not immediately obvious, we're hungover as fuck. But the Shadow Sword is the one that took out the Reaver, for those of you who are wondering. He got a 6 for his Strength D shot, which took out the remaining hull points off that guy.
Can I zoom in with this? I can.
Yeah.
See that guy there?
Or you can just not be lazy and walk the fuck over.
That guy?
Yeah.
He dead. He dead as fuck. And all these guys,
And
see
then
them?
who killed Angrath? Angrath was taken down by the Vendetta Squadron.
See them? They're all dead. Sorry guys. Yeah, so Vendetta's killed Angrath. But yeah, that's it. Are you happy with that?
I'm not worried. I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
Go.
Alrighty guys, that's the end of the Khorne Daemonkin turn 3. So we had down here the Bloodletters that arrived last turn, cleaned up that entire formation, the artillery formation. So we wiped all of them out. Abaddon took out the tank that was over here. Then we had Bloodthirster took out his, what's it, Chapter Master or something?
Yeah.
In a challenge. And then all these cultists dogpiled on the Terminators and killed the remaining 3. So that was good. We had the Hellbrutes took out the Sentinel on the top there. We had a Fist of Khorne arrived in the middle here.
That was so lame.
It, with its Strength D hit, that when it lands, it took out the Shadow Sword. And then the Berserker's charge took out a Chimera and took 1 hull point off the Knight. What else happened this turn? We had these Berserkers took out the Chaplain and his homeboy. The Skull Cannon fired at this unit here and took off a few guys. These Bloodletters took out the heavy weapons teams. This Bloodthirster took out that Leman Russ, and this Bloodthirster in here took out the second Leman Russ. And the Land Raiders fired at the Vendetta and failed to do any damage whatsoever. So yeah, it's starting to look pretty grim for Sean, because he's got Knights left and Vendettas left, but fuck all else. Hey, you haven't even got a single tank left on the field, do you?
No, I've got my fucking Warhound.
Oh, he's got the Warhound too.
That hasn't even been touched yet.
Hasn't been touched, but yeah. So this is all the shit that's died.
Yeah, but look at yours as well.
No, we won't look at my dead pile. And then yeah, he's killed the entire Gore pack pretty much. He killed Angrath and my Reaver, which sort of hurts, but...
And how many other Thirsters, thank you?
And 3 Bloodthirsters. But yeah, so that's the end of turn 3. We're going to jump into Imperial turn 4 now.
So we killed a few things. Let's actually just get it so you guys can see what's going on. What did happen? So I don't even think I dropped a Bloodthirster this turn.
No, you put a fuckload of wounds into this back.
Yeah, so this is his only Strength D Thirster left on the table, and I shot so much stuff at it, and it basically...
That Feel No Pain rolls will save him.
So he'd been forgetting his Feel No Pain rolls for most of the game until like this turn, and then every Feel No Pain he pretty much like passed, and I think I put something like, I would have put maybe like probably 12 wounds, or in the order of 12 wounds on him.
10 to 15 wounds.
Yeah. So, fuck that guy. But basically, yeah, so the Vendetta shot at him. I think a combination... Yeah, both the Cryptuses died. One of them was from these guys just uppercutting him in the face, which was awesome. Even this guy down here, even he survived from all the D shooting from that, which was, yeah, really disheartening. But anyway, moved around, killed some stuff. This guy finally got out of combat with the dogs, only to probably be charged next turn by, I don't know, something around here. But yeah, he's free. He might actually get to shoot, but probably not. Those guys were ignored. Tech Priests actually did something this game. Yeah, took out some Zerkers there. This guy's shot at them, took a few out. They shot at them, killed 1. They've been dead for a while. And yeah, that's it. So look, it's sort of grinding to a finish, but I still say it's pretty close, provided Dean doesn't do any shenanigans. But
you know I'm going to do shenanigans.
He's known for his shenanigans, so yeah, see you guys at the next turn.
Alrighty guys, that's the end of my turn 4. So we had some pretty eventful shit going on. Basically he entered hover mode with all of his skimmers, so I jumped Bloodthirster back here, took 1 out. Jumped the second Bloodthirster back, took the second one out. The Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage jumped in and took out an Imperial Knight.
But only lived by like...
Only just fucking survived the attacks, but he survived nonetheless. Then we had all these Terminators and stuff, took out the other Vendetta that was in hover mode. These Bloodletters took out that unit. Then there was all these bloodletters just sort of moved up the flank. Then we had 2 Hellbrutes charge the knight here and took it down to a single hull point remaining, but then he stomped them the fuck out. And that's pretty much all that happened. Oh, and then his knight here took out one of my bloodthirsters.
Like a boss.
So that's, yeah, he did like fucking 12 wounds to it
Like
with the D strength weapon. So that's the top of turn 4. I'm pretty happy with the way it's going right now because all he's really got left is 2 knights,
3 knights.
1 that's only got a single wound on it. So, but I don't really have much left to combat knights, so it could go either way. But yeah, we're going to jump into turn 5 now, and then we'll see what happens.
Hello, it's end of top of turn 5.
Correct.
See, I've cleared out a lot of bloodthirsters and such around here. Let's actually take a small walk. This guy shot at a lot of things here, killed all the cultists and whatnot. He shot over at that bloodthirster. I shot a few things at bloodthirster. He still won't die. He's still got 1 wound.
Yeah, those Feel No Pain rolls are doing really good for me.
Anyway, so yeah, he killed some stuff there. I'm basically trying to shuffle him away so I can't get a Baden in combat with him. He's only got 1 hull point left. This guy shot at and charged this bloodthirster here, killed him.
Killed him?
Yeah, we killed him as well. I can't remember what killed him though. What was it? It was something. Anyway, he died. These guys here opened up and shot at these and then made it too hard to charge, so we thought, screw it, let them come to us and we'll just try and overwatch them out. The badass fucking engine seers killed 2 berserkers there with their plasma servo harness doodads, which is awesome. Big guy here shot at the terminators with the plasma and wiped out almost a whole squad, so he took 4 out, I believe. And then shot his 2 Ds down there, took like 3 hull points off one and 1 hull point off the other. Not what I was going for, but it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. Oh, Yarrick is still battling on with that guy over there. He knocked another wound off him and he's still kicking on. So good job, Yarrick. Let's zoom in and fucking...
You love when you fucking zoom, aren't you?
Look at this guy. Boss as fuck. He's just like, no, you can't have my terrain. This is mine. See this? It's my Aegis defense line. You can't have that. But I want it. No, it is mine. Right, see? Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
We've been playing for a long time now. I think we're starting to lose our minds a little bit here. But anyway, yeah. So that's, look how empty it is. That's crazy, huh? And if you look, that's all the dead stuff.
Yeah.
Cray.
Alrighty guys, that's the end of Khorne turn 5. So we had some interesting stuff. Some stuff didn't turn out quite the way I hoped. So we got Yarrick, Commissar Yarrick. He's fucking dead. Fucking dead.
Yeah.
Then we had the Terminators here charged in and reduced that knight all the way down to a single hull point.
But are they now dead?
But then they got stomped.
Is that correct? They're
yes,
dead?
they are.
They're dead,
fucking
yeah.
shut the fuck up. So they're dead. Then we got these Berserkers charged in here and reduced that knight down to a single hull point. Then we had over here that Chaos Biker fired at this knight, but didn't do any damage, but he's down to a single hull point as well. And then, yeah, not much else really happened. Oh, this Bloodthirster took out that last Vendetta. So that's pretty much it. So we're going to end the game here, because we got to go pack our shit up and whatnot and get out of here. So it's been a really close game, and we didn't really have any victory conditions. We didn't do victory points, and we didn't do objective markers or anything. We just wanted to have a bit of a, kill fest, if you will. So, I don't know, I'd almost call that a tie. It's like
a true loser.
Because, I mean, yeah, he's got his Warhound left.
Unscathed, not even
Unscathed Warhound left. Shit. It's a narrow victory for him, I'd say. Because these knights are all down to a single hull point left, and I've still got a few things that can chip away at them, so I reckon they would all be dead if we went another round. Yeah, but I don't think I have enough to take out
that shut up,
Warhound.
let's fucking work it out. So there, those guys can't hurt him.
Correct.
So in that combat, he'll probably knock those out.
Well, let's say I'm going to win that combat.
Yeah, you'll get that one.
Then this Bloodthirster could come over and smack that guy. Well, either that or the Melt guy could smack that guy. So there's options here. I've got options here.
Those will fucking all run at that.
They'll take out those Terminators. That's a fucking lot of bloodletters.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So, really, you're going to have... The only problem is I've got nothing that can do any damage to that Warhound.
It's a beautiful beast.
So, I think, yeah, it's pretty safe to say it's a narrow victory for the Imperium.
You dick.
So, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and if you have anything you just want to say or anything you want to see in future battle reports, chuck it in the comments. Sean has something to say.
You should do, like, your favourite part of the battle. What was your favourite part of the battle?
Okay, favourite part of the battle for me. Phew. I don't know, there was lots of stuff. There was lots of stuff. I know exactly what your favourite fucking bit was.
You tell me what you think it is.
Alright, yeah, here's this for the game. I'll tell you your favourite part, you tell me mine.
Alright.
So your favourite part was when you dropped the Reaver Titan.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
That was always going to happen. Favourite bit was when that Knight Gallant, like, ran all the way up to the close combat Knight, ran all the way up, got into that combat with the Mauler Fiend and the Bloodthirster.
Yep. And won.
And then killed both of them. So you had your Lasher Tendrils reducing his attacks, and yet he still butt punched both of them. That was badass.
And that was really early in the game,
yeah,
too.
that was sick. That was like my favourite bit.
Fair, alright.
Sure.
And what do you reckon was mine?
When your Reaver Titan got dropped.
Yeah, that was my favourite bit. That's like my favourite thing ever.
I would say when your Fists of Khorne dropped in, because that was pretty badass.
Yeah, the Fists of Khorne were pretty good.
Like, especially when you like multi-charged here. That was pretty cool. And when you dropped this one, what was it? One dropped here and one dropped there. One actually dropped down and took out the Shadow Sword, didn't it?
Yes, one took out a Shadow Sword. That was cool. The Fist of Khorne took out a Shadow Sword. And the Berserkers actually performed pretty fucking well.
Oh, they're great for tarp hitting stuff, really.
Yeah.
Like, you can tarp hit Knights for days with those things.
And when they multi-charged, like, they took out a shitload of...
Well, I was silly. I shouldn't have put Guardsmen against them, but yeah.
And even the tanks they took out was pretty good too.
Oh yeah, no, like I think that people underestimate what Khorne Berserkers can do now.
Yeah,
I think
getting that charge straight away. Yeah, in a squad of 20.
What's a squad of 20 worth points wise?
Fucking, it's like 620 something points.
Is that with the
for the Charybdis and 20 Berserkers?
It's pretty good though, because you got a strength D attack drop.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, if there's anything you just want to see in future battle reports, hit us up in the comments. Anything. Yeah, any comments you have at all. Alright, thanks for watching.